The surprising reappearance of DS Lisa Swain's ex-wife has once again shaken up life in Weatherfield. Fans of Coronation Street believe they've uncovered a major spoiler that Becky Swain might meet her end in upcoming episodes, and they think they already know both the timing and the method. Viewers of the long-running ITV soap have grown eager to see the newcomer gone after her unexpected comeback last month, where she was revealed as Lisa's former spouse. Those who followed the storyline will remember that Lisa had been convinced Becky died in the line of duty, leaving her and their daughter Betsy mourning her supposed death for 4 long years. That illusion was shattered when Becky suddenly appeared on Betsy's 18th birthday in September, claiming she'd been living under a new identity in Spain after being placed in witness protection when a secret operation went disastrously wrong. A bewildered Lisa struggled to make sense of the situation and soon confronted her superior, D.I. Costello, who had apparently known all along that Becky was still alive. When Lisa demanded answers, Costello admitted that Becky's story was true, forcing Lisa to face the devastating reality that he'd let her and Betsy grieve for years while hiding the truth. Yet, the drama didn't stop there. Becky was later spotted meeting Costello again for the first time since her return, during which he ordered her to go back to Spain immediately. Becky, however, isn't one to give up easily, and she insisted she wouldn't leave unless Lisa and Betsy agreed to go with her. While many mysteries remain about Becky's years in hiding, one thing is clear. According to Corrie's producer, she's been cast as a villain whose ultimate mission is to reclaim her family. Now, fans suspect Becky might actually die for real this time, following new details about the upcoming Coronation Street and Emmerdale crossover event. As audiences prepare for what promises to be a historic television moment, ITV has unveiled 2 teaser images from filming of the special episode titled Corriedale. Exclusive stills show DS Lisa Swain and Aaron Dingle among the major players in the intense hour-long crossover set to air in January. What exactly brings Lisa and Aaron together on that ominous January night remains a mystery, but many viewers believe the looming shadow of killer John Sugden could bring deadly consequences, especially for Becky. Coronation Street fans issue strong demand about Theo Silverton, but it's not good news. Theo's troubling actions toward Todd have left Coronation Street viewers increasingly uneasy. Fans of the ITV soap have made their feelings crystal clear about Theo Silverton, and their request won't be what show bosses want to hear. From the start, many have been wary of Todd's relationship with the mysterious newcomer, even though they had once hoped The Undertaker would finally find love again. However, Todd now finds himself unknowingly trapped in a manipulative and controlling relationship with Theo, whose dark history of treating former partners the same way was exposed during a recent trip to Manchester's gay village. In Wednesday night's episode, after discovering Theo had lied about his latest outburst, Todd realized it was Pete whose business contract he'd lost. Fans will recall that Pete was the man Theo had a one-night fling with the week before, a petty move meant to hurt Todd after he'd been seen drinking with his ex, Billy Mayhew, to celebrate getting the all-clear from a health scare. Todd returned home to confront Theo, but their heated argument was interrupted by George Shuttleworth. Aware of their money issues since Todd had requested a pay review, George showed up offering the pair a restaurant voucher to cheer them up. Theo's reaction was furious, though he soon crumbled emotionally, calling himself a failure. Wanting to support him, Todd comforted Theo, and the two later went out for drinks at the Rover's return. But Theo's mood didn't stay soft for long. When Gary Windass mentioned that he'd nearly persuaded Pete to restart their business deal until Todd supposedly messed it up again, Theo's anger returned in full force. He glared menacingly at Todd from across the pub as a notification from his bank revealed he had slipped into his overdraft, making their financial situation even worse. As Theo's manipulative behavior grows more intense, viewers have had enough. One fan wrote, Classic emotional gaslighting. Todd needs to get rid of him fast. Another said, please send Theo away, while a third added, can't stand him. Let him leave already. Despite the backlash, it has been confirmed that the tense storyline between the pair will only get darker as Coronation Street prepares to tackle a groundbreaking narrative exploring the brutal reality of coercive abuse in same-sex relationships. Speaking to the Manchester Evening News and other media outlets, producer Kate Brooks explained, it's a very heavy subject, and we've chosen to build it up slowly. Todd falls for a man who's complicated, troubled, and has sacrificed so much for him. By the time things truly unravel, Todd feels indebted. She added, that's when Theo's true side comes out. He's deeply manipulative, skilled at gaslighting, and it becomes clear that this is a story about domestic abuse within a same-sex couple. Although difficult to watch, Brooks promised that the upcoming episodes will be some of the most emotional and powerful the soap has ever produced. We still have a long way to go with Todd and Theo, she said. The next chapters are darker, rawer, and incredibly important. We've even experimented with the show's usual format to tell this story. It's something Coronation Street has never done before. She concluded, honestly, it's breathtaking. I've already seen the episode twice and still can't process how impactful it is. Gareth Pierce and James are both phenomenal. Their performances will stay with viewers long after the credits roll. Coronation Street's Asha Alahan finds comfort from a surprising ally. Asha Alahan has been going through a difficult phase on Coronation Street, but soon she'll receive support from someone no one expected. Her emotional turmoil began earlier this year during a paramedic shift when she faced cruel abuse from a woman she was trying to help. The patient, Naomi, hurled insults at Asha and even spat on her, leaving her deeply shaken by the encounter. The situation escalated when Asha later confronted Naomi, only for the woman to deny any wrongdoing whatsoever. Although Asha reported the incident to the police, Bernie Winter decided to take matters into her own hands, which only led to Naomi threatening legal action in response. To stop the chaos from spiraling, Asha eventually agreed to drop her complaint in exchange for Naomi dropping her lawsuit. However, the trauma left lasting scars, and struggling to cope, Asha attempted to end her own life. Luckily, Theo Silverton arrived just in time to intervene and got her the help she needed. After being treated in hospital, she was discharged into the care of her worried father, Dev Alahan. But the bond between the two has been strained ever since, as Asha refused to let Dev pay for professional therapy. It's become clear that Dev feels helpless, unsure of how to reach his daughter or what words might comfort her. In upcoming scenes, though, Asha will unexpectedly find someone who truly understands. While helping to prepare for the Quad's birthday celebrations next week, Asha begins to feel overwhelmed. Gemma Winter notices her distress and takes her outside, where she opens up to her stepsister about her own past struggles with depression and how she managed to push through. Asha listens intently and thanks Gemma for sharing her story, but when she's left alone, she suddenly hears Naomi's voice in her head, reliving the traumatic incident. At that moment, Maggie Driscoll, who's about to move into the Rovers, finds Asha and gently encourages her to talk. Through calm and caring conversation, Maggie asks a few thoughtful questions, leading Asha to reveal more about her work as a paramedic and her recent attempt to take her life. After hearing her story, Maggie reminds Asha that she's helped many patients in crisis before and urges her to treat herself with the same compassion she's always shown others. Her words clearly resonate with Asha, but it remains to be seen whether this heartfelt conversation will truly help her begin to heal. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available on ITVX and YouTube.